Hi, my name is Erin Wittenberg, and I'm going into my third year of teaching. It's also my third year at TJR, and I was lucky enough to be able to student teach at TJR right before starting my career. And that family base has really been helpful during my first 3 years, and especially during this crazy time of COVID-19. If I had to speak on what was something I learned during this pandemic, as cliche as it may sound, it would be not to take life for granted, or not to take anyone that's in your life for granted. So the week before spring break, I got a call from my dad at like 3:30 in the afternoon. So the day was finishing up, we were turning everything in, and he called me and he told me that my grandmother had a heart attack, and my world just stopped. Like, she's just always been there. She's always been the strength in our family. She's never been sick. Like, obviously I knew one day something was going to happen, but you never think that time is going to happen so soon. So it stopped me dead in my tracks. Of course, I didn't know that the pandemic was coming the next week. So, you had the week before spring break, and I was so worried about her the whole week. She was in the hospital, and then we go on spring break and we don't come back. And she's in a nursing home for rehab. And so I got to see her a few times, and then the governor decided that no more visitors could go into nursing homes. And that hit me really hard too, because your time is limited, and then you can't go even see her in person anymore. And then a couple weeks into her rehab, she was put on hospice. So she moved out with my uncle. And so then I was able to actually go see her in person about 2 weeks before she passed away. So the COVID pandemic actually allowed me to be able to travel out to West Texas while I was still working, and allowed me to see her right before she passed away. And it just means a whole lot that I was able to do that. So I would say what I learned from this is that you don't take life or anyone in your family for granted, because you don't know when it's going to end, you don't know how it's going to end, and you don't know under what circumstances it's going to end. A lot of things were out of our control during COVID, and I'm just happy that I got to see her before she passed away. And I'm going to carry that with me the rest of my life. And I'm also going to carry with me the lessons I've learned. I really think it helped me mature into more of a young adult. Like, I'm ready to take on the world now a little bit more than I was before. So if I had to talk about one thing I've learned during the pandemic, that would be it.